Eala opens Australian Open debut versus USA's Parks. Eala celebrates after winning the gold medal in the SEA Games 2025 women's tennis singles. OC Media Pool. Manila, Filipino tennis sensation Eala will kick off her campaign at the Australian Open against American Alicia Parks at Melbourne Park on Sunday. The 20-year-old reached a career-high number 49 after reaching the semi-finals of the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand on January 10. Seeded number 4 in the WTA 250 event, Eala fell to number 7 seed Chinese Wang Xinyu, 7-5, 5-7, 4-6. S.at the Kuyang Classic on Wednesday, the 2025 SEA Games gold medalist defeated Croatian Dana Vekic, 6-3, 6-4, in their exhibition match. Eala also conquered the 2024 Paris Olympic silver medalist at the ASB Classic round of 32, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. Eala hopes to carry the momentum when she meets the 6'1" Parks, currently number 100 in the WTA rankings. Parks, winner of 3 WTA 125 titles, peaked at number 40 in 2023. The Atlanta native made history on her Grand Slam debut at the 2021 US Open, blasting a 129 mph serve to duplicate Venus Williams' record, achieved in 2007, fourth fastest serve by a woman at the tournament's history. Eala is the first Filipino to win a Grand Slam match in the Open era when she scored a 6-3, 2-6, 7-6, 13-11, victory over 14th seed Clara Tauson in the first round of the 2025 US Open. As a wild card at the WTA 1000 Miami Open, she beat 3 Grand Slam champions in a row to reach the semifinals. Eala earned her first WTA title after prevailing over Hungary's Punna Udvardy, 1-6, 7-5, 6-3, at the Guadalajara 125 Open in Mexico last September. A moment etched in sun and serve. Eala's Australian Open debut versus USA's Alicia Parks. On a radiant Sunday morning at Melbourne Park, ground where legends are both born and tested, Eala stepped onto the blue hard courts of the 2026 Australian Open to begin a new chapter in her burgeoning tennis career. This wasn't just another match. This was her main draw debut at the Australian Open, the one Grand Slam stage that had until now remained elusive in her journey. Her opponent would be Alicia Parks, a powerful American with a rocket serve and plenty of experience on the WTA Tour. What followed was more than just a first-round match. It was a collision of styles, a test of fire for a rising star, and a narrative rich with ambition, history, and hope. The build-up, a dream realized. For Eala, 20 years old and a source of pride for the Philippines and Southeast Asia, this moment symbolized years of relentless pursuit. She had already turned heads last season, entering the US Open and clinching the first Grand Slam main draw win for a Filipino player in the Open era, a triumph that electrified fans back home. As the season began, she arrived in Australia not just as another entrant but as a player on the rise. A semi-final finish in the ASB Classic in Auckland boosted her confidence and placed her inside the WTA Top 50, a significant milestone that earned her direct entry into the Australian Open main draw. In the tune-up Kuyang Classic, she captured the Yvonne Goolagong Cawley Trophy, defeating former Grand Slam champion Dana Vekic, proof that her fire was burning brightly going into Melbourne. This was no ordinary debut. It was a culmination of grit, breakthrough moments, and a simmering belief that she belonged on tennis's grandest stages. Meet the opponent. Alicia Parks, power and precision. Across the net stood Alicia Parks, a 25-year-old American known for her blistering serve and explosive power. Parks isn't just another challenger. She personally shares the record for one of the fastest serves in women's tennis history, a remarkable 129 mph delivery that tied with Venus Williams' 2007 mark at the US Open. Although currently ranked around world number 100, lower than her peak number 40 in 2023, Parks has carved out respected wins on tour and shown resilience in Grand Slam settings. She reached the third round of the Australian Open in past editions, bringing valuable experience and a dangerous arsenal to Melbourne. For Eala, this was more than a first match. It was a clash with one of the tour's most intimidating weapons. Every point would require agility, anticipation, and mental fortitude. The clash, more than just a match-first set, establishing presence. The early exchanges carried the signature of a Grand Slam debut, nerves and adrenaline intertwined. Parks unleashed booming serves, testing Eala's reflexes. Each time Eala returned with precision, the crowd buzzed with anticipation, sensing the Filipino's poise and promise. But Parks's experience and heavy ball striking made the early games tough. Still, Eala showcased her trademark movement and tactical smarts, redirecting pace, constructing points, and mixing spins to disrupt Parks's rhythm. Within each rally, there was a story of contrast, Eala's fluid, strategic play against Parks's raw force. The tension was palpable, yet every game clinched by Eala felt like a testament to years of preparation. The backdrop, what this match means. This Australian Open is historically significant for Alex Eala. It's her first appearance in the Australian Open main draw, completing her participation in all 4 Grand Slams. She arrives as a symbol of Filipino excellence in a sport dominated by vast tennis infrastructures far larger than what most athletes from Southeast Asia experience. She carries the hopes of a growing fan base in the Philippines and abroad, communities who see in her both a competitor and a beacon of possibility. Beyond individual accolades, her presence on that court represents the expanding narrative of global tennis, one where talent arises from every corner of the world, unbounded by geography or tradition. The human element, dreams, pressure, and belief. What makes Eala's debut truly compelling isn't just rankings or serve speeds, it's the heart she brings to competition. Players at this level are often defined not just by technical brilliance, but by how they respond to pressure. For Eala, who has previously battled from behind to win major matches and delivered historic victories, that mental resilience is a defining trait. Walking onto the Melbourne Park courts, she was not just a participant, she was a challenger ready to push boundaries and rewrite expectations. Every return, every step to the net, carried the weight of personal dreams and shared pride. Reflection, the broader canvas. Grand Slams are a stage where stories of rise and resilience are most visible. For Eala, this Australian Open debut is more than a first-round match. It's proof that measured growth and faith in one's craft can lead to new heights. It's a platform that further cements her status as an international talent with potential to inspire. It's a moment that young players in her home country and region will point to as a dream made real. In the broader arc of her career, this match against Parks represents both a milestone and a starting point, a glimpse into how far she's come and how far she might yet go.